Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. If there are no good men in your town to date, this video is for you. If you're currently dating and you are single and you're trying to look for a great guy, but you are stuck in a town or a city where you don't want to be, you want to settle down in a different town, you want to settle down, or you want to marry someone from a different even continent, this video is for you. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ellie Taylor, your dating and relationship coach, and I help you attract your millionaire's proposal. So let's talk today about dating long distance. Okay, so as I mentioned, you might have one of those issues that maybe you are there for work. Yeah, you are working in a town where you don't want to stay because your family is in another town, or maybe you are in a very small town. You don't want to date in your own town. You want to date outside of that. But this video is for you. So what should you do? Obviously, dating long distance. But here's the question: does that work? Yes, it does. Like, it has a few different things that you basically have to be watching out for, but it definitely does work. Okay. I have so many clients who actually do date long distance. One of my clients is, because of work, in a country, I don't want to, say the country, but it's in a country where she doesn't want to stay. Okay, she is there because of work reasons, and she wanted to date and settle down in Europe. Yeah. And it's basically between continents. And it was so hard for her. She was like, Ellie, how can I do this? Like, will men even want to invest in me? Will men feel a connection? Like, is this even possible? I was like, absolutely yes. You just need to have the strategy. And I gave her the strategy. And the dating strategy for long distance, I put in my course long distance millionaire dating. So it's gonna be this week, the next week, 50% off with the code ellie50. You can check it out in the description box. But she used exactly the strategy, and from like a woman that didn't know how to get a man to text her. I remember when she came to me, she was really sad that a guy didn't even text her, and she was like, okay, I can't even get a guy to text me. How will I get a man to fly across the world to see me, to book even my ticket, to book later, not in the beginning, unless a woman doesn't know a man very well. But later, he invited her after a few months to vacations where she got her own room. He, of course, paid for everything. She got the business flight paid for, obviously, right? But she was able to kind of like create a connection where the guy was like, yeah, I want to be with you. I want to be with you. I want to spend time with you. I want to connect to you. And this all is obviously working, ladies, because as you can imagine, in 2024, we are all living in a digital world. Like, companies are working digitally. I'm working per Zoom, for video with my clients, right? Like, you're watching right now this video, we are connecting to this video. So things are digital. And yes, obviously, a romantic relationship has a physical component. But in my dating strategy, you're not going to be physical with a man anyways in the beginning, because you need to get to know him. He needs to prove that he's a good man who's available and compatible and committable. And once he does that, only then, once he does that, only then you can be physical. So you don't really need to see a guy physically to get to know him, at least in the beginning. Later, obviously, he needs to come and see you, or you guys need to meet. So how could my client go from not being able to get a man to text her, a guy in her city, or like any guy, like going from so low effort to inspiring not only one man, but she's like circular dating multiple guys from all over the world that are like crazy for her, investing in flights, hotel rooms, like calling her every day per video chat, like wanting to see her, thinking about her day and night. She has such a positive effect on those men. They are thinking about her day and night. They want to see her. They want to spend the life with her. They're investing in her. And, right now her problem is she doesn't know which one to choose. She has like so many options and she literally doesn't know which one to choose. But I'm sure very, very soon she will. And this is just one example. I have so many other examples where my clients were able to do long distance dating that led to a beautiful engagement and marriage. So how could you do it? Um, Long distance is obviously going to be based um, on video chats, on phone calls in the beginning, and you're going to have more video chat and focus, like obviously, right? And the challenge with that is to kind of like make the man want to invest in you. Yeah, make the man stay consistent with you. That he kind of like shows effort even through the distance. That he kind of like is able to book a flight and come to see you. And this is something that like a lot of those strategies I already teach anyways in my best-selling course, How to Date a Millionaire. It was last week on sale. Like you can check it out. Maybe you're still, maybe my code is still working. My assistant didn't take it down. But in the long distance millionaire dating course, if you already have my How to Date a Millionaire course, we are specifically focusing on how to create an outstanding online profile so that you get as many matches as possible because this is important, especially long distance. And you learn how to communicate that you are long distance so that the men that are okay with it, which top 1% men will be okay with, they have the time, they have the money to to just like book a flight and come see you. Like entrepreneurs, top 1% men, they're gonna be able to do this, obviously, okay? But like you learn how to kind of like communicate this. And then the very next important step is you would have to know how to create this bond with this man through video chat so that he feels something for you. He has to like feel something for you. And best if he feels good, something good for you. Obviously, like we humans, we avoid anything that is painful and we want to come closer and be with something that is pleasurable. So then the third step is that you know how to inspire a man to want to come to see you, even if he's far away. And that magnetic vibe has to come through the video already, to the camera. And this is what I'm teaching you in detail in my long distance millionaire dating course. So if you're planning to date long distance outside of your city, even if you are so busy you can't go out of the house, the only thing that you can do is doing video or phone calls, you need that course, okay? Yeah, and then inspiring the guy that he comes to see you regularly and keeps investing, although there is even a bigger challenge. However, challenge is not bad. Yeah, top 1% men who have a lot of resources, have a lot of time, a lot of money, they don't mind. If they want to be with you, they're going to jump into the airplane and come to see you. Okay. This is how a lot, I don't know, 50%, maybe even 50, but a lot of my one-on-one clients date long distance and it is working out. Yeah. But the most important is following those steps and kind of like knowing how to communicate even stronger through the video chats, through the phone calls, so that there is such a deep heart-to-heart connection that the man feels like magnetized by you. He's like thinking about you day and night. He thinks, wow, my life is so much better with her. I just wanna come to see her. And yeah, so basically these are the steps, yeah. And I have to admit it is I don't know but I think it is a little bit easier to follow those steps when you kind of like are in the same city, because sometimes people have a hard time connecting through video chat. Like when you are with someone, you're obviously just in someone's presence. So yeah, like it's a little bit learning also about communication, how to connect with the other person through video. And yeah, so it is working. And if you want to check it out, check out the long distance millionaire dating course. And let me know in the comments if you are thinking about dating long distance, but it is so possible for you. So if you're currently, as I mentioned, stuck in your own city, if you are and if you feel like my city has no good men or no wealthy men, date long distance, okay? If you are if you're feeling like I don't want to date in my city because my family is here and I want to date outside, like long distance dating just gives you access to the whole world. Like I actually think it's amazing. Unless but I cover this option also in my course, unless you don't want to move. Yeah, you don't want to move, then you would also need to date someone who is available to move to you. But that's one chapter for itself. It's in the course. But yeah, ladies, so this is what I want you to encourage. So if you take one thing from this video, don't put your head down. Yeah, if there are no good matches in your city, look into long distance dating. Try it out. The most important thing is that you connect to someone through the video. That is why um, whenever you are dating long distance, chatting is not enough. You have to have a video call. You have to have a phone call, at least phone call. Video call is better, so that there is the voice, there are the facial expressions, and then the connection is better. So this is one crucial component, okay, for long distance dating, because you can't just like say, oh, okay, let's meet tomorrow for dinner or for lunch or for a walk or whatever. Um, so you have to create some kind of connection through video and inspire this man to yeah, to invest in you even through distance. All right. So I hope that resonates. Let me know in the comments if you ever tried long distance dating, if you are looking forward to that. And yeah, I will put in the chat my course, long distance dating, 50% off this week with the code ellie50. And if you would like to talk to me directly, I have still free love audit calls this month. It's completely free. You get to ask me whatever you'd like to ask. You get to have my customized advice. And yeah, so just sign up. Link will also be in the description box. And I'm super excited to get to know you personally. All right, thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I see you in the next video.